So today on the channel, we're going to teach you how to set up your YouTube channel in less than a minute. Might even only take you 30 seconds. So I know that for our age, the 40, the 50, the 60 plus crowd, technology can be quite of a chore, let's say. I mean, I grew up in the time of AOL. That was the most advanced. Of course, when I was in high school, we had the Radio Shack TRS 80. That was as advanced as a computer science class as I had, and the floppy disk were about this big. But anyway, when I got to be an adult out of college, we had AOL. Woohoo! So we had, it's like 60 minutes of internet for $60 a month. So that's kind of dating myself. But anyway, we didn't, we still had pinball machines and video games that cost a quarter at the arcade, and we still had arcades. So you didn't have all that stuff online. So technology can be a chore, but it doesn't have to be. And the technology gap should not be a reason to keep you from starting your own YouTube channel, because it's real easy. And the first thing to start in your channel is, you may have all this videos that you want to upload, but you got to have a channel to upload it, right? And so let's go ahead and dive right in about how to create that channel. And once you create that channel, a couple settings that you'll know. We're not going to do a really deep dive. We're just going to get you to the point where you're safe and where you can actually start to upload to your channel. Now, one thing that caveat I'll give you is that we are assuming you have already set up your Gmail account. So in order to have a YouTube account, you have to have a Gmail account, because Google, which is your Gmail account, Google owns YouTube. And so they require you to have a Gmail account. Gmail, you don't have to use it. You just have to have one. So we're going to assume you've already set that up. If you're on Yahoo or something like that, and you don't use Gmail, that's fine. We can teach you how to do that, or I can teach you how to do that. But leave a comment down below and let me know if that is something you're interested in doing. Most people do have Gmail accounts now, but if you don't, be glad to do a video on that. Just let me know. All right, so let's get started with creating that YouTube channel in under a minute. All right, as I said, at this point, you've already created your Gmail account, and so this is what your Gmail account is going to look like. Now, of course, this is one that I just created just for this video. Typically, my Gmail account is going to look a whole lot more like that, with full of emails and stuff. But in this case, because I just created it, I don't have any emails. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, and you're going to go to your avatar, which is up here in the corner, and you're going to click on these 9 dots. These 9 dots are going to come up, and you're going to have all these options that you can do with your Gmail account. But the one we're talking about right now is YouTube, so you're going to click on YouTube. And then it is going to pull up a screen here, and because this is a brand new email account that I have, it's not going to show the normal things on there like it would. So my normal account is going to have a whole lot more stuff on here that I didn't create. So I use this all the time, and so YouTube has a record of me, and they know what I like to look at or what they're trying to offer me. So this is typically what it's going to look like. However, in this case, because they don't have a clue what it is that I'm interested in. So this is what we're going to have. So we're going to go to YouTube with it, and it's going to go back and show us there, hey, tried searching. We don't know what to send you or what type of videos you're interested in. So then you're going to go up to your avatar again, and you're going to go here, and you're going to see create a channel. So on my other Gmail accounts, that just says go to YouTube or whatever. It doesn't say create a channel. So notice we've only had just very few clicks to go through to get to this point. So we're going to go create a channel. It's going to bring up this right here, and it says name is Warren. So you can rename that. So you could name that whatever you wanted to, and here's your handle. So I'm going to name it, let's say I had a cake baking channel. I'm going to just change it to baking by Ren, and that'd be the name that I'm going to make that. And you see it already changes the handle. So my handle is just another link that you can send to somebody that will take you to this YouTube channel. So those are the only things that we have done so far. We've just went up there and clicked on our avatar and clicked on create a channel, and boom, we're going to click on create a channel one more time. That's right here, and as it spins, and in a motel right now, so I am in a slow internet, and boom, we have a channel. See how easy that was? That's it. So you already can start uploading content to it. So you can go here and click on this button right here, and it would give you the option to upload. Of course, at this point in time, right now, we're not quite ready to upload because we've got to go and make some changes. But right there is how you could go and upload. So let me show you just a few things that I'm going to recommend that you do to your channel before you go and do your upload or do your first upload. So we're going to go to Customize Channel, and on the Customize Channel menu, it's going to bring that up. And we're going to do a couple things. So the picture here, you want people on your channel to know that they're talking to a live person, not just a bot. You may want a faceless channel, but I still recommend that you put your face there. So you're just going to go to your files online, and I'm just going to go grab a random picture of myself here. Click on that, and we'll open that. It is now, and what it does is you can move this around to get whatever section you want. You can, thought you could make it smaller there. Yep, you can, to get out more of the background if you just want your head in it like that. We're going to click done, and there, it's already changes. So now that is what your avatar is going to look like. Now, whenever you make changes, and you can make multiple changes, but whenever you make changes, as I make changes, I go and save that. And the way you save it is you go right over here in the publish, and you want to hit publish. Once you hit publish, YouTube's going to spin its wheels, and now that right there should change. And it changed for just a second, and it went back. So we're going to see what it does later. So we still got Baking by Ren, still got our handle here. You could add pronouns if you want to. You can give a description for this channel. So I'm going to make this channel. This channel is all about baking, just to have something there. You could add another language if you're going to do it in multiple languages. You've already got a URL right here. So if you go and click on that copy, that saves it to your clipboard. You can go and save that, or you can use this Baking by Ren. You could copy and paste that and send that to somebody, and they would be able to access that. Your email address. So you want to go ahead and put in your email address here. The reason being is because they're going to need to have contact information and may want to verify something at some point in time. So you need to go ahead and type in your email address so that they can do that. And then here's your video watermark. So you don't need to worry too much about that right now. But if you did have a watermark that you wanted to upload, then you could go ahead and create one through Canva or some other software and upload that to it. So we won't get into the watermark right now. That's a little more complicated than what we need to cover right now. We are just trying to get you up and running. And then the other thing that would be a great idea to do, and that is a banner. So a banner is going to be something on your channel that kind of, let me go if I can show you my other channel. And so it does, and there's my avatar that I have changed it to, and this is, of course, this is my hiking channel. This is not the channel that you reached me through on this YouTube channel, but this is the banner that I put up there, and so you'll need to do something like this. The best place to go and create that is on Canva, and we will have a video on Canva on how to do that later. So, and once you create it, then you're going to upload that there. So now we'll go to the Home tab, and we'll just check out what needs to be here. So show your channel Home tab to highlight and showcase content for your audience. So you're going to check that box there. And then as you get more and more videos,
you're going to be able to add them to these different sections in these different layouts right here. But that's not important right now. It's what we're doing. But don't forget, we always want to hit this publish button here. And I need to go back and see if I did that on my, yep, I did right there. And if you'll go up here and notice, this is already, YouTube's caught up to it. And this is already changed to what we uploaded before. And then the next thing you'll want to go do is go to settings. So you're going to go to general. You want to be in US dollars if you're in the US, because eventually as your channel grows and you get paid, you want to be paid in US dollars. We'll go to the channel here, just some basic information. So you want to give it the country of residence. So I am in the United States. So I'm going to give it that, because when you grow to the point that you start getting paid, they're going to want to need to know what type of taxes you have. Now, if you've got some keywords that you want to include, and I would recommend that you do include some keywords, because that is how YouTube is going to search and find you. So you could use ChatGPT to do that, and we're going to talk about ChatGPT on another video. But I would add cake baking, comma baking, comma cake making, comma baking cakes, any kind of keywords like that, that people, and the keywords are what people will be searching for online. So you want to be able to rank for those keywords. So we're going to save that there, and we're going to go back to that. So we've got our channel, and then we're going to go to the advanced settings. Now, in the advanced settings, you're going to want to set up a few things here that I feel are important. So this asks you, do you want to set your channel as made for kids? And the default that I put in is no. Set this channel as not made for kids. I almost never upload content that's made for kids. So the purpose behind doing this is because if even if your channel is not risque or anything like that, even if it's a channel about Bible teaching or something, you still want to check no here. And that is because if you check yes, then that will limit what type of commercials YouTube will show on your channel. So that's going to limit a lot of those commercials. Commercials that YouTube shows are not risque or anything like that. So I would recommend you check this no. You could check our review, but again, that's going to slow down your ad revenue coming in. And so the default for me is just to check that. Don't worry about the Google Ads account linking for right now. You want to don't show potentially inappropriate words. That's the way I feel. I don't want people cussing on my channel or anything like that. And so I don't let people do that. And then allow viewers to clip my content. So yes, I do allow viewers to clip my content. And basically there's a function in YouTube that you can go and take a portion of somebody else's video and use it in your video. I'm okay with that because that's free advertisement for me. So, but if you don't want somebody to be able to use part of your content, then you would just uncheck that. And then I'm going to save that and have to go back to settings. Wish YouTube would change that, and then go to feature eligibility. So standard features is already enabled. You want the intermediate features enabled. So this is going to let you allow to make videos over 15 minutes, let you make custom thumbnails, and do live streaming. So you definitely, if you can do that, you want to go and enable that. And so what they will do is, in order to enable it, they're going to verify your phone number. So we won't go through that right now, but they'll basically give you a call. It'll be a computer, or they'll send you a text message to open that up. And then you're going to want to go to also advanced features. So you're going to want to do that, but you're going to have to be eligible. To be eligible for that, you'll have to do one of these things right here. You'll have to be eligible, of course, for the intermediate features, and then the advanced features, you'll have to do some type of video verification. So that's going to allow you to do all these other things in here as well. I would recommend you go ahead and jump through the hoops and do that. Okay, so now we're going to go back to settings and we're going to go to the upload defaults. So a couple of these are really important. Title, don't worry about putting anything there because every title is going to be different. But basically what these are is that these are defaults that are going to be in every single video already populated for you if you go and upload through the YouTube Studio, which is, what a lot of people do that now. I upload through a third-party app, and so it doesn't go through the studio, so I don't have my defaults. I have to put them in there. But if I wanted to, so basically everything that is on my channel, typically that would be on one of my videos. So all of this up here, from here down, all of this is different for every video. But from here all the way down here with all these affiliate links, all these links here, all of these ways people can get in touch with me on social media, all of that stuff, all that is a default. So that goes in every single video. So this allows you to set up those items that you want to go in the description section so it'll be in every single video. So we won't go through all of that here, but basically I'll put something in there for that. And then here is a huge one. So visibility. This is how what your video, as soon as you get through uploading it, the visibility, and you want to set it to private. If you put it to public, then it immediately goes out on the internet and anybody can see it. If it's on unlisted, then people have to have a link to see it. However, if you put it in a playlist and somebody clicks on it in that playlist, even though it's unlisted, then they can see it. So the best thing to do is put it in private, and that way, until you move it into public, nobody will be able to see it. And you should do that so that you can go and review it before it actually goes live. So those are some of the defaults that you'll want to put in there. All right, so we'll go to advanced settings over here. You're going to select your language. Here, your title and description language is going to be in English. Your comments, if you want people to make comments, you're going to push that on. I put my moderation as strict, and then that way nobody can get certain words through there that I can pick. And we'll show you how to do that in a separate video. So then we're going to go to permissions, and basically the permission is just all I'm doing is give myself permission. If you want to invite somebody and they have permission to change settings and to add to do whatever they want to on your video channel, you can do that as well. Community moderation, here is where you can go and add a moderator if you want to. Somebody that can go and make some changes to your channel. We don't have to worry so much about that here, but the one thing I do want you to see is blocked words. So this is where you can put whatever 4-letter words or 5 or whatever words you don't want to show up in your comments that other people can see. It will put those in a separate section where you will have to go and review that post, and you can either block that post, you can block that person, you can delete that post and keep the person there, or you can just get rid of them altogether if they're a problem. So this is how you get rid of trolls. And then I always check blocked links, because I don't want, so a lot of times you'll get people that are putting links in your comment and they're actually trying to sell something. And so I block those links, and when they're blocked like that, you'll be able to go and review them in the block section and decide whether or not you want to include them or not. If somebody wants to put their channel in my video, in my comments, most of the time I'm okay with that, because in my other channel I'm there to help the hiker community. Or if somebody in my YouTube over 40, 50, and 60 wants to leave a comment and wants to leave a link to their channel, I'm all about helping people. I don't mind do that at all. So we're going to save that. Don't worry about creator demographics, and right now don't worry about agreements. So that is pretty much everything that you need to worry about right now to get you started. May seem like a lot, but once you get in there and just start messing around with it, and you can't break it. So don't worry about it. Get in there, have fun with it, figure it out. That's the way every YouTuber pretty much did it. They just got in there and figured it out, or they watched a bunch of YouTube channels like you're doing now, and they just figured it out. And eventually, to all these other things over here, we're going to get to all of those, not in this video, but in upcoming videos, and tell you all about what is in those, in these tabs over here.
Well, that is it, folks. That was very simple. I know it was way longer than it needed to be, so we could have just showed you in the first 5 minutes how to set it up, and hopefully we did. Leave a comment down below if you got any kind of questions about how to set that up. And if you're really just absolutely lost and you want somebody to literally coach you through that, I will be glad to do that. There'll be a Calendly link, I don't know if I said that right or not, down in the description section, and you can go down there and set up a call to me. Of course, that is one way you can support this channel and help me make more videos and continue to do that. So that is a paid coaching session that'll last up to 50 minutes. So I'll be glad to help. Sometimes people just need somebody to help them walk them through that. You'll be at your computer. It'll be like a Zoom call. We'll do an a visual call. I'll share my screen with you, and you can share your screen with me, and I'll be able to walk you through anything that you need help with. So be glad to do that with you. Or you can leave a comment. I'll be able to give you a quick answer. It won't be a long answer, obviously, because you're only limited to so many characters, but I will help you out any way that I possibly can. Folks, that is all it. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.